Tripod update. Tripod update. Look at that. Look at that. Currently, you guys are on my Stanley and on Blood Marked, one of my favorite fantasy books. Now you guys can see the whole thing. Let's go. Okay, guys. Welcome back. And of course, I don't know if you see the guest appearances of Not Rainbow Pencil. I know. We're finally, guys, we're back to gray, and we're gonna ink. We're gonna ink today. And remember what I said last video. This is a part 2 of my comfort. Oh, that doesn't look like a C. My comfort characters part 2. Oh, beautiful. Now what, so if you watched my last video, you know what characters I'm going to do. I'm going to be doing Moira from Overwatch, Mercy from Overwatch, and then Connor from Detroit Become Human. And if you could see this username, I recently changed my profile picture on TikTok to a piece of art that's not mine. And I was going to credit the artist in my bio. It's by Artsy Panda. If you want to check them out, man. They blessed my TikTok. And they allowed me. I literally asked them personally. I personally asked this artist if I could use their art as my profile picture on TikTok. So that's why there's a random username down here. And I couldn't really erase it. Okay. I think we're going to start with Moira. And again, we're going to try to draw from memory. This was a challenge I put on myself without even realizing. So, but I'm going to stick with the challenge. Except for I did study. I looked before recording, like a while ago before recording, I looked at one picture of Moira just because I had to remember how her hair looked. So yeah, but this is going to be a way longer video because I'm going to sketch and ink. And possibly shade. I'm not sure. But we're going to start. So, what have y'all been up to? I recently watched Inside Out 2. And for legal reasons, I totally did not watch it on TikTok Live. That didn't happen. But for jokes, haha, funny jokes, I watched it on TikTok Live. And it was crazy that I was even able to do it. Oh, I'm drawing Moira, by the way. It was crazy that I was even able to watch it. I don't even know how they got away with it. Crazy. But I did. I watched it. It was pretty good. I don't know. It wasn't I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't, I don't know. Inside Out was never my favorite. Oh, I know. I feel like Inside Out was a lot of people's favorite Disney movies, but that wasn't mine. Mine was like Zootopia and like, hate to admit it, but Frozen. So Inside Out 2 like didn't hit the same like it did for a lot of people I know. Ooh, I hope this is looking like Moira. Ooh, I've already drawn Moira. Ugh, and I really want to look at it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, Inside Out 2. I did like the anxiety representation. It was also they were voiced by Maya Hawke. Anxiety was. That's pretty cool. This, oh my gosh, I'm totally messing up Moira. No. It's okay. Maybe the hair will save it. Oh my gosh. Guys, I might cheat. I might cheat. Oh my gosh, I can't draw. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's her now. It's okay. Okay. They did anxiety pretty well. I've experienced some pretty bad anxiety. I won't really get into that though. Sorry, guys. I don't want to be perceived as that. So we're not going to talk about it. But it is. Having an anxiety attack literally feels like that, like how Inside Out described it. So, yeah. Oh, is this looking like Moira? I feel like it's not looking like Moira at all. She has really sharp cheekbones. Dude, I don't know if that looks like Moira. No! My first character, she's just really hard to draw. Okay, guys. We're gonna check. I've drawn it. I know this is technically cheating. But we're gonna check. Okay. This is Moira. Okay. Oh no, I didn't do too bad. Okay, just kidding. So, just kidding, I'm not cheating. I was just checking. I was just seeing how close I got. Probably need to make like... Oh, yeah. Yeah! But they did pretty good on Inside Out too, I guess. Yeah, I'm still coping with the sadness that overtakes me. Why are my earbuds over here? Get out of here. That's overtaking me, finding out that Zach Hadel's in a beautiful relationship. I know, guys. I know, don't get me started. But, speaking of that, since I'm trying to... My hyperfixation, it's getting lower and lower every day. Like, I can feel it. Like, it was like this. It was like... And now it's like, oh, we'll let you think about other stuff. It's slowly releasing me from its grasp. I can feel it every day. And it's like a breath of fresh air. When you're in that hyperfixation zone, man, oh my gosh. It is, like I said this before, it's like a drug. It's all you can think about. It's all you want. Man, but it's slowly loosening its grip on me. And I want to start reading again. I do. I want to start reading again. I was in a huge reading slump. And I don't think I've picked up a book in like a month. Which might seem short for some people. Like, because I know some people who are like, I don't read any books. And you're like, that's cool that it's only been a month. But I honestly, it might be a little longer now. I might be entering 2 months without reading. I read this book this year. The book I'm talking about I need to read is this one. And this one. Angels and Demons. Ugh. I need to read both of those. Oh! I need to read both of those books. Oh my gosh, camera got malfunction. Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. Okay, we're good. shove that back there. I do. Ooh, what type of books do y'all read? Before I lived with my Omi, I only really read thrillers and mysteries. But now I'm a pretty big fantasy reader. Oh, by the way, I feel like I should talk about my creative process real quick. I sketched, but I have a heavy hand. That's what I call it. I think that's the proper term. I have a heavy hand, so I sketch really hard. So I love kneaded erasers because, first of all, look, no shavings. And you can like knead it, right? Cool. Legitness. And it doesn't erase well. And I know people are like, like it's supposed to. No, it's not. It's meant for charcoal. It's meant for erasing little bits of charcoal at a time. But I didn't do it this time, but I love just doing this. And it picks up lead. And it makes it where you can ink and color on it much easier. That's what I was doing. So I wasn't erasing my art. I was getting it prepared for line art. And for line art today, we will be using Micron, of course. These are the main three I usually use: 02, 03, 08. But who am I kidding? Sometimes I don't switch pens up. Sometimes I do. And then for shading, I recently had to move, so I lost a decent amount of my art supplies, but I tried to save as much as I could. And the way I use alcohol markers is usually just as like shading, so I saved my favorite shading colors. And I think we're gonna shade. I think we're gonna do this one from Moira. We're gonna do this one from Mercy. And then for Connor, we're gonna do this one because it's kind of bluish. Okay, perfect. Okay, we don't gotta worry about that right now. Okay, and how I do line art is I usually start with the thickest lines first, which are usually always the outline. And I kind of like keeping it sketchy. Like, I don't like doing complete lines because I learned, so when they're, they're like doing their thing and you do your line art and some people are like, this doesn't look good. It's because you're losing that sketchiness look. So I try to keep it as much as I can. And okay, so I usually do the nose. I usually do the upper lid, the eyebrows, and then the biggest parts of the hair. Like, so the general shape of the hair. And then top lip. And then, actually all the lip. Who am I kidding? Okay, that's the thickest line. Okay, and then I usually switch to my 3. I don't know if we'll need the 2. I think we'll just need the 3. And I'll do... this. Yeah, it looks looking pretty good. I watched Zootopia last night because I spent the night at with technically my grandma's at Bobo's. So, and I slept on the couch because, and I watched Zootopia again. I forget how much. That movie is so good. Don't let anyone fool you into making fun of you for liking that movie. It's such a good movie. It's so good. Okay, you can watch it. I'm more saying that for me because I kind of get made fun of for watching it. Oh my gosh, this is looking less and less like Moira. It's just kind of looking like someone with a shaggy haircut. Oops. No. No. Oh, it's because... Oh, no, I did. I added that. What the heck? Maybe give her like a Cupid's bow? I don't know. I messed up. It's okay. Ooh, I had spaghetti today. Man, do I love me some spaghetti. Ooh, I could get down on spaghetti every day of my life. Oh, and I'm gonna try to make my shading intentional. Usually I just go everywhere with it. But I'm gonna take my time. I love doing monotones. Right? Is that what it's called? Something like that. You know what I'm talking about. On sketches. And you know my art teacher from high school. She's the one that brought me that love. Because we had this art project. And it was one color only. And you had to do a painting with it. You had to do a painting with just one color. You could do it, but you could like do its tones. It's darker. Like you could do all the shades of it basically. So I did. I did blue. And oh my gosh, from that moment on, y'all, I fell in love with the challenge of only using one color. And man, I do. I love only using one color when I'm doing this stuff. It's very fun. And it's my style. That's one of the things that has become like an art style of mine. Like it's mine. I don't see a lot of people doing it. I mean, I bet there is a bunch of people doing it just because that's how art works. But you know, it's like one of my own unique things that I kind of came up with. And yeah, future video idea. I want to do a thing where I dissect my own art style. And I get to talk about all the artists that inspired me. Okay, yeah. That might be next video, y'all. That's such a good... Oh, I spelled her name wrong. Myra. Hello, Daddy Pim. Hello, Daddy Pim.
My baby. Hello, Daddy Pim. Hello, Daddy Pim.
That's from Smiling Friends. Sorry to freak you out. That's Myra. Let's go. I told you this was going to be longer. We're already at 20 minutes. For recording time, I don't know. I have to edit out the beginning because the beginning was me just figuring out how to get the whole page on the screen. It's Mercy time. Now, Mercy. Oh, and I know last video I talked about like the deep meanings. These ones I really don't have a deep meaning for. This, I don't want to, it's embarrassing why I like these two. So I'm not going to get into it because it's a little embarrassing. It's okay. But I main Mercy. I'm a Mercy main. And, you know what? Another character I should draw eventually. It's not my comfort character, but just on the term of like video game characters, because these are all going to be video game characters. I should draw Ari. I love Ari. So I know right now I'm getting kind of like, League player. I know, guys. I know. But no, Ari is literally the only reason I started playing League. I remember, because like my family does, which I know that's shocking when I tell people I have a gamer family, but I do. But yes, my whole family kind of plays League, and I didn't, because I was like, I didn't know the stereotypes, but it was a complicated game, man. I was just not wanting to get into that type of stuff. But I remember I was just sitting down at the table, and I think like my dad was like, he was playing on like a gaming laptop, and this was a while ago. This was when I was still living in the middle of nowhere in Pueblo, Colorado. But he was playing on like a gaming laptop, I think. And I think KDA just came out, the KDA like skins. So it was like the main screen. So when you log into League, they show like banner art. And KDA Ari was the center person. And I was like, oh, she's beautiful. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She looks like 4th of July. Makes me want a hot dog real bad. Sorry, it's getting close to July. My Jennifer Coolidge is coming out. Um, no. What was I talking about? Ari. And I saw that skin. I was like, oh, I love that skin so much. I need to draw her, and I did. I drew her, but it wasn't very good because it was in middle school. My art skills weren't honed in yet. They still really aren't because I'm just like a hobby artist. But they were especially not honed in for that. I gave her too big of a nose. Hold up. And I was like, oh, she's beautiful. I love her so much. And I was like, and I started playing. I was like, Miss Fortune, get out of here. And then, like, it was, like, the first character you choose to unlock. And, of course I chose Ari. Oh, I loved her so. I try to be good at her. But, man, it's embarrassing every time I play her. I usually never win. I usually am not good. I'm usually only good at her in ARAM. And even then, it's iffy. Dude, their eyes are too close. And it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing that I'm not better at her. You know who I'm actually pretty good at in League? I'm pretty good at Viger. And what sucks about League is I don't know. It's so toxic. And it's like, I feel like I can't just keep... Because with Overwatch, I could care less. If I'm practicing a character and, like, I'm trying to get good at them, so, like, I'm just ignoring chat telling me to switch. Well, I guess you can't really switch in... You can't switch in League. Oh, that's why Overwatch is special like that. Because you can't switch in League. I made her chin too big. You can't switch in League. You lock in and you're done. Man. I think that's what was always so scary for me. Was that aspect. And also just that I'm not very good at League. I'm not. I don't care what you tell me, family members that play League with me sometimes. I'm not the best. Like, I can be. I can have my moments. I can get a really good try. But other than that, y'all, don't even try to tell me, oh, Lily, you're so good, because I know I'm not. And that's okay. I don't have to be good at League. I've accepted that. I'll play it occasionally when I just want to have fun. Like, you know what I mean? I haven't played League in a while. But the thing is I'm noticing my family's getting back into League, and I'm like, no! I'm gonna have to play at least like once or twice. And that's fine. It's time being spent with my family, so, and when it's like that, I don't really care. Like, it's fine. Like, I can play with them when it's like that. Except for no one wants to get into an Overwatch mood with me. What the heck? Unfair. I'm playing more Overwatch right now, though. Especially since, Pink Mercy's coming back! Hee to all those girls that bought $500 accounts. Screw you, man. Oh my gosh. Finally. I am getting Pink Mercy. I'm gonna try to get everything. which might mean I have to spend all my birthday money and all my graduation present money. That I'm trying to save up for a car and like that stuff. But you know what? You only live once. In my lifetime, I want pink mercy. Or maybe I can ask. Maybe this would be a graduation gift for me. Someone please give me mercy. No, someone please. I need pink mercy so bad. Pink mercy is such a cool skin though, man. People were like, oh, she's probably never coming back. Don't get your hopes up. Yeah, I bet those people are just trying to sell you their $500 Pink Mercy account. And look, it's coming back for, like, I don't know. Probably around $40 if you buy everything. Boo-hoo, sucks to be you. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. That makes 3D Squilchin mad. Was that his name? From Smiling Friends? Oh, guys, yep, I'm getting to that part of me watching Smiling Friends so much that I will just keep quoting it. Happened with South Park, too. I still do that with South Park. One of the things from South Park that I do all the time, that I don't know if some people, like, realize, but I say, boom, baby! And it's from the episode of when Obama and, what's his face, the white guy that ran in 2009? I don't remember. They were doing like a heist to steal like a diamond. And that's why they were running for president. And it's ridiculous. I know it sounds ridiculous. And I messed up. I messed up my own rule. I did her under eyes. It's fine. It adds to her look. She's supposed to be a tired out doctor. What was I talking about? Oh, Service South Park. It is. I say boom, baby, all the time, and I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about. I think maybe they just think I'm really excited. But I do every time like I get a good play in Overwatch, my boom, baby. Which I bet South Park is quoting something that I don't know. Oh my gosh. I was in a store the other day with my mom. Oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. And I saw the product Vagisil. And if you don't know, South Park talks about Vagisil because in the NASCAR where they're kind of making fun of NASCAR and saying, you know, all people who watch NASCAR are all poor and stupid, which I don't agree with. I'm just quoting the episode. That was the joke. And Cartman, he's like, I want to be a NASCAR driver, but I'm not poor and stupid, even though he is probably the poorest next to Kenny. You know what I mean? And it's Cartman, he's stupid. That's the joke. It's not funny when I explain it, but yeah, if you can't tell, I try to do like line variation, but sometimes I just get lazy. My bad, y'all. My bad. Here, I'll do some now. Guys. My bad. My bad, y'all. I'll give her freckles, I guess. Even though she does not have freckles, because I feel bad just for not doing line variation. So, sorry. Let me keep talking, because I can't just say, I saw Vagisil, and then stop talking about it so you guys don't think I'm crazy. So to get stupid, Cartman eats a bunch of Vagisil, which if you don't know, it's a medicine that women use. And so he eats a bunch of it. And, you know, he's saying it gets him stupid, but it's not really because he's already stupid. So I was in the store and I was like, I saw Vagisil. I was like, that's a real thing. Oh, talking about South Park, literally, I'm wearing my South Park shirt right now. I was like, that's that's a real thing? She's like, yeah, that's, because mom was with me. She's like, yeah, that's a real thing. What did you think they were? I was like, I just thought they were making fun of, like, that type of medicine with a name like Vagisil. I had kind of like, oh my gosh, it was, now that I think about it, it was probably really embarrassing that in the store I was like, oh, Vagisil is real? My poor mother. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Mom, that I did that to you. What the heck was I thinking? Mom, look! Vagisil! My bad. My bad, King. Didn't think about that. Mom, come look! Come look at this Vagisil! Oh my gosh. Sorry to all my family members watching too. But I didn't know it was real. I thought South Park was just making a funny name. There's a lot of stuff from South Park that I thought South Park made up that turned out to be real. That was one of some like celebrity controversies, like the Tiger Woods thing. Like, I know it wasn't like entirely made up, but I was like, that, like, I found out about it through South Park. I feel like that's not a common. I don't think that's a. I think for people my age who enjoy South Park, that's not uncommon. I'm done with Mercy. Because since South Park is such an old show, no offense, it is. It was 1997. I mean, it's almost 30 years old. It's not 30 years old yet, but it's almost 30 years old. And the fact that, I mean, I wasn't even alive. I mean, I wasn't even thought about. Like, my mom, I think, was in middle school when South Park came out. So, or starting high school. No, I think my mom was in middle school. The fact that it's that old, people who are my age that like South Park are not gonna know some of the pop culture references that it mentions. And obviously I have personal experience because sometimes when I'm watching an episode, I have to turn to my mom if I'm watching it with her. I'm like, what are they talking about? And she has to explain to me the pop culture moment that happened. So yeah. I'm drawing Connor from Detroit Become Human. Congrats, Connor! This is your first appearance in my sketchbook. I mean, I can say that for a lot of people. I think this is Mercy's first appearance in my sketchbook. My bad, Mercy. But, fun fact about Connor. He was the reason I learned how to draw men. Yeah, I had no idea how to draw guys in my art journey before Detroit Become Human because I loved Connor so much. So obviously I wanted to learn how to draw him. So I didn't know how to draw men. But then what happened was I was drawing Detroit Become Human so much, and only really drawing Connor. I didn't really draw any of the female characters, that I forgot how to draw women. Like, I would only draw men. And yeah. Now I can draw both. I'm going back to only really drawing women now. Just because at the end of the day, man, unless you're doing like, well, even if you're doing like realistic anatomy, man, drawing women it's so fun. I recommend it to everyone. Draw a woman. Draw a woman's face. But at the same time, drawing a man, it's got his pros. Usually you can focus on more angular face shape than you would on a woman. Unless you're drawing Moira, I guess. But that's a character design thing. Usually you can... His nose is too small. Shorter haircuts. That's pretty fun. There we go. Less luscious lips. So you can focus on the chin more. There's like, it's funny because it's like, oh, one thing's smaller, so the other thing has to, okay, I'm not gonna say the last part. It's like, I'm not gonna, it's just, it's more, when you're drawing a guy, and especially like in my style, you have to exaggerate different things. Like when I'm drawing a guy, I need to make the eyebrows a little bushier. Usually I need to make the nose a little bigger, but I just like drawing big noses, so, kind of case in point right there. Usually smaller top lip, But yeah, I used to only really draw guys. And then guess what? Getting into the South Park fandom didn't really help that, because guess what? The main four are guys. So, yeah. Oh yeah, see? So look at this technique. It works better than you would expect sometimes. Yeah. Oh, I'm watching Grey's Anatomy right now. I haven't watched it in a little bit. Actually, I might go, for the first time, I'm not recording my videos at like midnight. So that's, fun. It's pretty early. It's 9:30. Which, by the way, I don't know, don't let me trick you. I'm usually not a night owl. Actually, I'm probably going to fix my schedule. So around probably 11 or 10, depending on when I get done. Oh, I'll get done soon. At 10, I'm going to take a melatonin because I need to fix my sleep schedule. I'm going to take a melatonin, watch my baking soda crushing ASMRs, and just conk out, man. There we go. He's ready to ink. And the reason I didn't do any line variation on hers because I was just so busy talking. I'm going to keep it in mind now. But yeah, I'm watching Grey's Anatomy. Okay. So, we're going to talk about Grey's Anatomy. Because I like the show, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know if I like it. Like, that's my feelings on it right now. The thing is, it's really well written. In my opinion, it's every episode, it's got just that right amount of drama that's gonna keep you hooked. It's just, it ends and it leaves you wanting more. Except for if it leaves me wanting too much, I just skip through the episode. That's only happened recently, but I literally stopped watching because I couldn't take it anymore. Which I know that's like the appeal, I think, to that's the appeal to drama, usually, is that it keeps you on your toes. But I'm just that person that's like, chop, get to the point. Like, you can even, I usually hate when people are telling me stories, unless there's a select few that I like telling me stories, and that's usually like my dad. And that's it. You know what? Now that I think about it, that's it. I think he's the only person I can stand telling me stories. Other than that, when someone's telling me a story, I'm like, I did it to my sister recently. So on TikTok, you can like hold the corner of the video and it goes to 2 times speed and it just speeds up. So, you can just watch it really fast. And I was like talking to my sister, and like she just, when she's telling a story, she just there's a saying, it's like, you're beating around the bush. Like, just hit the bush. Like, you know what I mean? And she was doing that. She does it a lot. So I did. I just went to the corner of her face and I went, it's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm trying to make you go faster. That was very rude of me. I did it as a joke, by the way. I wasn't being serious. She knows I was joking. And if she comments on this, don't trust her. Don't. She's lying. I don't know what she's gonna comment, but she's lying. No matter what she comments, she's lying. Even, well, unless she comments something sweet about her older sister, she's lying. She's lying through her teeth. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I messed up the shading on his nose. Perfect. I love when I do that. I love when a drawing's looking out really good and I just mess it up. That's my favorite part of drawing, and I love it, and I would wish it upon my worst enemy. Just kidding. I wouldn't. I would not wish. I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. Ooh, it's okay. You can't really say. Oh my gosh, I made him look kind of like Danny Gonzalez. Does this even look like Connor from Detroit Become Human? He kind of just looks like Danny Gonzalez, the YouTuber. Man, he looks like Danny Gonzalez. Crap. Dang it, dude. That's... Dang it. Oh, I didn't... Did I do this? Oh, I did. I just made him really thin. Kind of made him look like Archer. I made him look like everyone. But... Connor from Detroit Become Human. Hi, I'm Connor, the android sent by Cyberlife. Oh my gosh, I used to quote that all the time. Oh, what happened? What did I do to... What the heck? Okay, I hope does it still work? Okay, it's just... Okay, that's awesome. Oh, see, and I messed up his nose again. I love that. I just love that for me. I love that this is going great. Oh, but Detroit Become Human, I never played it. Because I've never owned a PlayStation and I refuse to own one. Yep, you guys heard, when it comes to console, I'm an Xbox loyalist. You will never catch me playing on a PlayStation. Unless, like, I'm at, like, a family member's house playing with them. You would never. I'm gonna make my stance right now. Cancel me. Cancel me, liberals, because... Cancel me because I don't like PlayStation. I don't. The UI? Ugly. Oh, yep, I said it first. The UI for PlayStation is ugly. It's unorganized. What the heck? Like, don't even try me, dude. Don't even try me. Sorry for that rant. I really don't like PlayStation. Like I said, I'm an Xbox. That's my fist going up in alliance for Xbox. And that's it, y'all. Gonna make their names a little thicker. I would do this style for studying. So say I would have like a subject, like right here. I would write history in marker, and then I'd go over it in pen and ask any of my classmates in high school. I had the prettiest notes. Everyone would want to copy my notes. That's me bragging. Because I believe if you're not putting effort into your school notes, don't even go to school. I'm kidding. That's just my way. That's how I study and stuff, is note taking. Anyways, yeah. And finally, you guys get to see, like, this is technically my main art style. But I mean, I guess if my other one is better, ignore this sketch page. I guess let me know. I like doing this, though. I don't know. This will be kind of like my first... Ooh, I can't believe I messed up his nose. My first kind of exposure to the YouTube and the Facebook of this art style. Like I said, like, this is kind of like my main art style. So I really hope you guys like it and don't depend on rainbow pencil. Because sadly, guys, rainbow pencil's getting shorter and shorter every day. Do the... In the name of the Father and Holy Spirit, please bless this pencil, because, man, it's not doing too well. It's shorter. Look at that, man. R.I.P. rainbow pencil. R.I.P. man. I wish you guys would have seen this pencil in its original glory. But it's going downhill. So, you guys better... Because once this... I mean, I still plan on using this pencil, don't worry. But... I'm gonna plan on using it till it's like down here. And I'm doing little tiny little drawings with it. But yeah, speaking of that, ignore that. I had to test something. I don't have many pages of my sketchbook left. Look, I don't. That's how many pages I have left. And this is how many pages I've done. Man, I haven't completed a sketchbook, like, front to back in a while. So yeah. Oh, wait, you guys want one more sneak peek before I close my thing. There you go. There's Moira, Mercy, and Connor. Oh, but I mean, if you guys wanted to see my cover, look at my cover is pretty cool. I got some cool stickers on there. These are part 2 to my comfort characters without reference. Yeah, tell me if you like them. It was a very video game character focus because they're all from video games. But yeah, I had fun doing this. The next video will not be comfort character. Sorry, y'all. It will be... I talked about this dissecting my art style. That could be really fun. But it would be a complicated video because I would want to show... It would just be complicated for editing. Because this one, I don't have to do much editing for these videos. Sometimes I cut out the lulls, like, without me talking. And then I cut out, like, the beginnings where I'm, like, setting up the camera and stuff. And that's it. And sometimes I put text if I need to clarify something. But other than that, it's not editing heavy. But if we're inclusive, like, me dissecting my art style, it would be very editing heavy. So there might be a future video. I don't know what the next video will be. Maybe it'll just be me, like how I did my ethereal plant woman. I might just get a drawing idea and execute it with y'all and show you the process of how I do that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Oh, and I'm gonna have a new sign out because of my username. Oh my gosh, is it gonna be embarrassing? Okay. But oh my gosh, okay. I can do this. But I'm gonna see you guys later. XOXO, Lily RC. Do you guys like that? Oh my gosh, that's gonna be my new outro. Okay, bye.